Right, it is time for episode 5 of our Outer Wilds journey. Welcome in, everyone. We have explored a lot, and we have missed a lot in our journey so far. We have really dissected Brittle Hollow and Giant's Deep, but not to the extent that was needed. Thank you to this comment, which told me I missed something huge in the Southern Observatory some observatory at Brittle Hollow, because we did indeed miss a staircase. I looked back at the video and there was a huge staircase that we didn't look at. We also went to Giant's Deep and explored underneath the current.
Hello, Mr. Jellybelly.
Didn't really find anything. I mean, I got zapped by jellyfish and I didn't really understand it. So I went back above the current, started to explore that island within, and didn't get all the way through it. So I have two main goals in this episode, and that is to further explore the observatory and learn more about Giant's Deep. We have gotten through a lot in this playthrough, and it's been such an exciting and fun game. And shout out to everybody who's tuned in, or maybe you're tuning in for the first time. But I do want to look at kind of what we've discovered so far in our journal, which is this. Technically our journal, yes, the rumor log. So it's pretty extensive, as you can see, you know, and it all branches out from the Ash Twin project. Look at how little we have listed here, right? Technically we don't know too much. It says every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. I think these are the Ash Twin, right? We got the Ember Twin and the Ash Twin. Technically, I haven't been on the Ash Twin. So if there's a lot of Nomai memories there, maybe that's important to look at. We've taken a little bit of a look at the Ember Twin, probably more to discover. We have actually not scoured Timber or Hearth. So maybe at some point this would be important to look at. Like I said, we learned a lot about Brittle Hollow. That was the last episode. We started at the satellite and we'll be going back to Giant's Deep. We had a moment in Dark Bramble. That was actually the first planet we ever ended up taking a look at, and died quickly. Shout out to the White Hole Station and the Interloper, which we have briefly taken a look at. But yes, like I said, today the goal is to complete our search at the Southern Observatory in Brittle Hollow, and then figure out what's going on at Giant's Deep. So without further ado, let's do exactly that. And this is one of my favorite parts of the game. The most relaxing part of it is entering space. The music arrives, right? Just calming, it's beautiful. I see you, observatory. I see you. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot my scout. And the interesting thing is you really can't enter the observatory from this part of the game unless you've opened it from within, which is what we have recently done. So this is a nice, easy way right now for us to, oops, hop on in there. Sorry. I low-key forgot the control. Oh boy. Okay, I landed in an interesting place here. There we go. Also, I feel like I still gotta keep an eye out for the, what is it? The something moon? The quantum moon on this planet? Because, oh, meteor. Every time I see it, I end up losing it. And I really want to see what's going on at the quantum moon. I think that's for another day. What the? Oh, of course it's not going to be open, because that was during a different time loop. Oh, how confident I was that progression in this game was continuous. I don't know. And then just a big jump. Here, let's get up here first. Slowly but surely here. There we go. Okay, a successful trip to the Southern Observatory. Here's where we learned about Giant's Deep, where you can go beneath. And then we opened that door, but what we didn't do was go up the staircase. I did not see the staircase. And maybe there's nothing up here, I don't know, but maybe there is. Oh no, there's definitely stuff up here. Ember Twins. Timber Hearth. Brittle Hollow. Giant's Deep. Dark Bramble. The white thing? Something else? I don't know. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the Eye of the Universe? We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. Ooh, we haven't been there yet. So what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. Oh, is that the Ash Twin Project? Is that what the probe is for finding the eye? We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravitational pull. Okay, so that's what they did with the satellite above Giant's Deep. Giant's Deep would be a good choice. There you go. It's first from the sun, so provide the best angles for launch, and it is moonless. Except for the quantum moon, except when the quantum moon is visible. Okay. Yeah, let's build a cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. So the thing is that when this probe shot out, it broke. I'm still wondering why it broke. As we couldn't find the... Oh, we did learn a little bit about that though. As we couldn't find the eye's signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue the search method. Someone's saying there is no point anymore. We are not going to find this eye. Mal's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the corrected direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Rami and Pi about the technology they're developing? Have we learned about that alternative technology? To locate the direction of the eye? I don't think so. What have we learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe? Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye's signal to this star system, but we were unable to warp to the eye itself. Oh, so they ended up here because this is where the direction of the eye took them. Interesting. Locator we built on the Rock. Oh, and a new, more sensitive locator we built here. Both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Didn't know there was something on the Rock. Hypothesis, the eye has stopped emitting its signal. Ooh. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Ooh. Kasiva. Can you suggest that? The eye signal called out to summon us to this star system. I'm aware I grew up hearing the eye's story. And we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. So hypothesis is that the eye was sending a signal not to be found, but to take the Nomai here for some purpose. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite range. Whoa. They believe the eye is in orbit of this star. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then what we learned in the main observatory at Timber Hearth was that they say that like this solar system is the center of the universe. So a lot points to the eye, the originality of this universe being like here, where we are. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what these orbs do. Also, we just learned that there are signals, not only on this planet, but also on the outer rock that surrounds Timber Hearth that are used to locate the eye. You may have to visit Outer Rock just to see what's up with that. But anyways, let's see what these orbs do. I'm going to try... Well, I don't know what they do. I don't want to practice on my own home planet. Let's just do the twins. This is the first option. Ooh. Okay. You get a look at the solar system. This is really cool. Is this not a picture of the eye? Whoa. What? That's insane. That orbit makes no sense. Oh, this is insane. What is this even? What? I don't even know what to make of this. So, wait. So clearly it does orbit this solar system. But it doesn't have a natural orbit. What is this orbit? You know what it makes me think of is that we live in like 3 dimensions, but this lives on a different dimension. And so if there was like a 4th dimension, its orbit would make sense. But because Jesus Christ. Because we're on a 3rd dimension, only 3 dimensions, like this makes absolutely no sense. Look at it. Pivoting around as it pleases. The direction of the circular orbit is just randomized, you know? It doesn't seem to have any intention. Or any, like, natural reasoning. Feels like there's an external hand just turning it as it pleases. Because it still moves on that orbit of our solar system. But the direction of the orbit changes. Why? Oh. Unable to determine orbit. No signal detected matching any known criteria for the eye of the universe. Wait. So this is just... So that's not its actual orbit. It's just saying unknown. Okay, well that was misleading. Clearly, that was very misleading. So that's not actually objectively what it is. Huh. Okay. So you're the Giant's Deep one here. Yeah, we read all this. And make sure there's nothing else to do here. Ah. Okay, so we learned a couple things here. Number one is the reasoning behind the probe. It is to discover the eye of the universe despite the quote-unquote absurd, just minimal chance of you choosing the right direction of the eye. And then there's number two. And what we learned... Wait, is that the moon? Is that the quantum moon? So I don't want to lose it. The problem is I don't think we're going to get to it because I don't have my ship. And I don't know where... Oh, wait, is it this way? It says I've traveled this way already. Also, I think what I learned about the quantum moon is that... Ow. It's not that I necessarily lose track of it and that it leaves. It's that it just isn't visiting this planet anymore. Oh, God. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Are you kidding me? Wait, yo, that's the first time I've actually seen the end of the time loop. It is a supernova. I didn't even realize, man. Star explodes. So our first time loop of this playthrough has passed. We did get through where we wanted to do in the observatory, and we learned two key things. Number one is that they've been building these detection areas to try to figure out the orbit of the eye around the solar system. They can't really locate, at least on the one for Brittle Hollow. I don't know much about the Outer Rock one. Maybe we'll have to take a look at that now. But number two is that they built the launch probe to find the eye. Although we also figured out that the chances of them launching the probe in the right direction of the eye is very, very low. But we also, at the very end, saw the explosion of the sun, the end of the time loop. And for the first time, I recognized that, oh, that is like... Oh. Oopsie. The end of the time loop is the explosion of the sun. Were the Nomai sent to stop it? Protect it? Yeah, I really don't know. Anyways, I'm looking for the moon. Ah, there it is. Because it said there was a signal built on this moon. I don't know if I've been here. I don't know if I've been here. I don't think I have. So let's take a look. Let's see what's on the moon. What's up, Esker? Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, mostly just to keep set eyes on things. Sometimes shirt comes by along and says hi, but Gabbro's Gabbro, and you know how Rebeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, anything else you want to ask? Aw, he's lonely. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfell's ghosting, mostly. And they radio up to chat every now and then. Ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do. I launch my little scout at the village. I don't blame them, for one. I don't check in as often as other travelers since I'm always in one place. It's not so bad up here, really. It's peaceful and quiet. I don't always get that in our solar system, let alone the village. Is that you whistling? Probably. Or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so I don't ever bother whistling. You can pick up the music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. Okay. The North Pole is marked on red. Okay, North red. How am I going to remember that? South blue. North red, South blue. But the outer rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north, you can't miss it. Okay, we'll go north and use the signal scope, see if we find anything. What is this place? Haha, very funny. Oh, stars above. You're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently a space program doesn't bother to teach anymore. When we first started at Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tend to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timber Hearth, keeping an eye on things. So he don't do much. He used to do a lot. And that's all we got. He is lonely, huh? Oh, it's a little bit sad. Well, he told us to go north. So I believe that is what we will do. Here we are. On the North Pole of Outer Rock. It's Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I hear the music. 51. Listen to Shirt play for a little while. Unrelated. Someone should tell Porphy and Gosan their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybeck's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. Probably nothing. 70. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken. I'd better talk to Nice. Okay, so Feldspar, who is thought to have been gone for ages, is instead upon Timber Hearth. Now, I don't know how day 88 relates to day now, but it is the last log in the journal, so that would insinuate that it's at the very least recent. Oh. How fast am I going right now? You launch for a single second and you're just flying around this thing. Ah. I think I found the other detection mechanism. Oh. Oh, cool. Nice. You can find... Oh. Yep. You can find pretty much any planet. And it looks like they tried to find the eye. What the? It's just gonna keep turning, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. You know, it's hard to tell if these detection mechanisms are tracking it. It is just moving in an insane fashion. Or it's truly just unable to find it. Now, what is this, by the way? Is it that? Oh, the sun. What's that sound? It's kind of a creepy sound. Maybe it's giving me the sound of the planet, and that is the sound of the sun. Take it over to Giant's Deep. Ah! Yep. That sounds like Giant's Deep. Okay, this is cool. So we had the Eye, the Sun, Giant's Deep, Brittle Hollow. No Ember Twin? Nothing like that, huh? Alright. There's an inside of this, too. Another picture of the eye. Calais says I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator. It can hear and follow the signals from the Sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points in just one direction. I see. Most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. There's a lot of this, like, intuition from the Nomai of like, oh, that can't be right, we must have done it wrong. But really, it's presenting some underlying truth in the same way that using the White Hole Station brought us to our destination earlier than when we left. They're like, oh, it must be calibrated incorrectly, but no, it's showing the objective truth. And so what is the objective truth? What is the underlying reality of this? Is it that the eye is all encompassing? The eye is surrounding you at all times. It's everywhere, right? It's always, it is the surrounding of this solar system. I don't know. What is the eye? An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe the locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We will not give up that easily. Well, there's a signal built in Brittle Hollow. There's a signal built on the Outer Rock. But, I don't know if I heard of any other eye signal. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. Again, the eye may have had a purpose to bring the Nomai here, but what was that purpose and why could it potentially not be emitting a signal anymore? Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator. Southern Glacier and Brittle Hollow has an ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Okay, so this was the first signal. We already looked at the second one. Okay. Yeah, let's build there. I imagine our young... Okay, so they built this first signal on Outer Rock, failed. They built the second signal on Brittle Hollow, failed. They decided, okay, we need to build a launch probe. And that's what the satellite was built for. That shot out the launch probe. That's what begins our time loop. Sorry, I'll read this still. Oh my god, wait, what? I imagine our young friend Connoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always had a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash, right? I began construction of Brittle Hollow, South Pole immediately then. Nana and those us originally stranded on the Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there. Oh, Ember Twin. But the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building it on that planet. Oh. Quantum moon locator. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, apparently the quantum moon changes its location often. Oh, we have an audio thing. Okay, wow. Wow. Seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it myself, it's really old, isn't it? Wow, it's the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some Know My Locator. It can point to different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to learn more. Yep. Just gonna get back to the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe. These are all recordings from Feldspar, right? Who apparently is back on Timberhearth, according to our good friend on the moon. It's clear that we were supposed to stop here earlier on, but it's still interesting to find all this out. Let's make sure that's everything. Take a look at the flag here. I think that's a Timberhearth flag. Looks like a busted and broken ship. Fortunately not my ship. That's my ship right there. Uh-oh. What the? What the? Ouch. I completely lost track of where I was because I'm on the dark side of the flipping moon. I thought I was still landing on it. I can't even see anything. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. What the hell? What's all this? Chert's research notes, property of Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I posit the outer rock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. Follow up on, maybe there's some more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system? Okay. Sure, but I don't really understand the significance of that. What's all that important about a piece of the Dark Bramble? Okay. So we went to this pool already, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay, in that case, why don't we go to the other pool? I think south is red, so we're going to the North Pole or something like that. I'm not sure. Oh, that's what this is. Okay, then in that case, I think we've seen everything. Yeah. Certainly feels that way. Let's get back in that ship and heal up. So there's still something to see here. We can't go in, right? No. We didn't use our signal scope like we were recommended. I forgot. That was like the whole point. I mean, we read his logs. Okay. That's supposed to be the harmonica of Feldspar. That's our boy Rybeck. What the? Is it the same? That's Dark Bramble, right? Shoot. So I don't know why I would hear the harmonica on Timber Hearth and Dark Bramble. I don't think we visited who's on that planet yet. Interesting. Okay, so clearly we need to go back to the Ember Twins, not only to go to the Ash Twin planet, but also to see who's on Ember Twin and everything else within that planet that we didn't visit yet. I don't understand. What the? Yo, wait. Is that the Quantum Moon? Ow. Get on the ship! Is it? Get up! No, the picture's gone. Dang it. I don't know if that matters. Was it? Was it the Quantum Moon? Ah. Might not matter anymore. Oh well. One of these days I'm gonna get on the Quantum Moon. Wait. Is that it? What the hell? What just happened? What the heck just happened? Did we just go in the moon and it went away? Are you serious? Did it travel to another area as soon as we got in there? What the hell? Alright, no choice now, but... Phew. Okay. I think we should make an attempt to find Feldspar. Oh, hey, look, it's probably... I think this is more of Dark Bramble. Damn, I'm having a tough time moving this ship around. Find proper landing. W. Oh. Heyo, hatchling. Thought you were taking on that tin can of yours space today. What are you doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon. Didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures of my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and check it out. I don't know what it is exactly. Looks like some kind of plant seed. But it's not anything like I've seen on Timber Hearth before, and trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. You think it's extraterrestrial? Kind of looks like something that might have come off Dark Bramble. Whatever it is, put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing. Hatchling, that's a fact. Think I'll see Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of the mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed, though, first. Don't want to set anybody to hack into potentially dangerous plant, excuse me, without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tough can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for anyone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands in that thing. It looks unpleasant. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Okay, you want me to send this thing in? Wait. Is it a one-way ticket to Dark Bramble? Oh, it's the anglerfish! No way. You did you? Are you telling me it's bigger than the inside and the outside? Huh. This is gonna be out of the chore to chop up, no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I'd better grab an extra ass or 3 just in case. That's it? That's all you have to say, buddy? So... Ow. Does the same thing happen here? Okay. I'm pretty sure it takes us to Dark Bramble. And I'm pretty sure there was an anglerfish in the middle of it all. Why would part of Dark Bramble find its way here? It's got like the same thing. Same looking thing. I don't know what to make of that, but again, it's got... Maybe Feldspar died and his harmonica... No, because you can't, like, play a harmonica. Oh, shoot, is this the end of the loop? That's a yes. Consume me! Nice. So time loop number 2 was a bit more of a local dive. We went to the Outer Rock and we discovered the first eye signal that was generated. And that's what prompted the second eye signal to be generated, as well as the probe launcher. But we also went back to Timberhearth and discovered that Feldspar Harmonica is there, and it's got part of Dark Bramble on it as well. I feel like we should continue and finish our journey around Timberhearth and discover what else lies here. Maybe there's more secrets. I know there looked like there was an entry to the center of the planet at some point that I'm pretty curious about. I know we still need to finish that area within Giant Steep, so I still really want to do that as well in this run. So still a lot to accomplish, so let's get to it. Same deal here. We did look at that already. What do we got over this way? Some kind of entrance, right? Yep. Looks like the perfect place to put your ship. Mining site. Alright, we're in there. Immediate know my bones upon entry. Can't see anything. That was close. Traveling where I see light. Yeah, why not? Trust the process. Yeah, it's hard to see. Ah. Thank you, Scout. I forgot that the Scout had a flashlight, basically. Well, we know says, I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project. Okay, so they were here getting materials to complete the Ash Twin project. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers, I've seen are quite large. No, the material for the towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside the Ash Twin's core. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. That you've forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? There's always time for puns. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use timber hearths or only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Interesting. So wait, the Nomai were aware of the life on this planet. But whenever they were here, or whenever they had written this, they didn't think much of us. I think we've been here before. Yeah. Yeah, I think... I mean, we could be on the Ash Twin. I guess we're on the Ash Twin. The one that just quick, like, continues to circle the Ember Twin. I think that's where we are. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh, you know. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. It was exciting news. Can I offer the extra set of eyes for the final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. Be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. Smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. So it's something that nothing should get in or out of, which makes it sound like it's getting blasted off into space, which is kind of what it looked like. Because at a certain point we had seen that same area we got transported into, but we could hear a lot more like visceral sounds in the background, like we were pushing through space. That time around it didn't really feel the same, so I'm not sure what the distinction's all about. I think we're gonna learn a lot if we ever go to the Ash Twin, or I guess I should say when we go to the Ash Twin, we are gonna find out a lot. Ah. Okay. No, no. Try to get to this other side. Ow. Dang it. No. Shoot me up. Yippee. Oh, that's the original way we went down. Okay. So we discovered all that's needed then. What's this? Oh. Well, another thing that shoots you out, of course. Because the whole bottom of this area is water. Yes. What's in these holes? Doesn't seem like much of anything. Okay. I'm just inspecting, you know, you gotta make sure you get a good look at it all. But yeah, it does certainly feel like we've seen everything, I guess. In this area. Oh. And what did we learn in here technically? It's just that they sourced materials from Timber Hearth to build the protective shield of the what technically? The shell. It just says the shell. The shell for what? Like what are they calling this exactly? The central chamber. And it's something on Timber, on the Ash planet. This is making me want to go to the Ash planet to find out more. Might have to do that, but I also wanted to finish my Giant's Deep run. Okay. Oh my god, we have so much to do, dude. Oh no! Back in the water. Listen, alright? It's not easy to be... Ah! Whoops. Okay, that's okay. We can fuel up in here, I think. And repair. Good. Okay, I just want to verify that I've seen all that there is to see here. So we just went in there. We also... I mean, technically we went this way, but then we didn't go down. Like, is this the main city or no? ghost matter. Whoops. My bad. I am now checking for ghost matter everywhere. Oh! Wait, so... What's that? No way, and then you're just dead? Wow. I don't know if it's like a signal saying a ton of Nomai died here, or like literally what any of that means, but it's interesting. All right. Okay. We still have so much to accomplish here, and I don't know if we continue our journey on this planet, if we finish what we started on Giant's Deep, or if we go finally to the Ash Twin planet. Okay, I don't think we were over in this direction at all. Oh, wow. Wait, these actually have openings that you can, like, go into. Probably not very safely, though. Wait, why can't I jump? Oh! I didn't put my space suit on. Oops. Eh. Ooh, jeez. Whee! Whoa. What the hell? Wait, this is kind of crazy. Like inside this, like, feels like we're inside like a liquid volcano or something. So we could enter the current again. I think that sends us back up to the start. Is this how we entered? Yeah, that's how we entered. So we could go down a different current. Okay. Ooh. What the hell? Wait. Let's look at the picture first. Whoa, dude. No freaking way. Is this the Nomai seeing our species in a prehistoric form? Oh my god. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of the caves pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine to the other sites. On the opposite hand, new life. Species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the poles if you visit them at 2A. They remind me of the subterranean species that my mentor Melore once told me about from when our clan used to travel along the universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. Subterranean species, huh? I was watching them once during rest and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. Yeah, because we have 4, they have 3. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about Site 2B? Share similar formations in chat. Sounds promising. You and your mentor investigate. Mining Site 2B proves safe for this native species. We'll move our work there. How considerate. Site 2B is safe. Galea says we'll continue to monitor activity and its effect on life here. Well, that is an exceptional discovery for us. And it really speaks to how long ago the Nomai were here. And if somehow, some way the Nomai just sent out that probe, if that was them, and not like Feldspar or somebody, how long they were here. I don't think they were here. They're here now, but... sheesh, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's all a lot to take in, I guess. Oh, boy. What else are we gonna discover here? Okay. Looks like a flask or two, some notes. Looks like maybe one of our guys was here. Sort of. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no way! Ah! Phew. Okay. I didn't realize this is where we were. That is so funny that this lies right beneath our community. Let's keep it going. I imagine this makes one circular loop, so at a certain point we're gonna get to where we have been, which is right here. Okay. Back to where I believe our ship should be. Yeah, this is not our ship. Whoop. Ow. Well, on the bright side, look what we found. Quantum shard. It's called the Grove Shard. Oh, and it's gone. It's over there now. Yeah, so I'm in pain, but it's fine. In the ancient glade, the quiet shade, it's always dark across old bark. Is this supposed to be some kind of riddle I need to solve? I mean, again, you know, we learned that, we can keep the shard in one place by taking a cheeky photo of it. But, not sure there's any need for it. What else is up here, huh? Oh. Okay. Let's take a look. Ah! Well, you're not witnessing the greatest space suit user on all the Timber Earth lands. Looks like someone's little outpost. Ah, sure. I detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the Grove crater. It's very similar to the one emitted at the Quantum Moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. I don't know much about the Quantum Moon, seeing as no one's really ever able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the Grove will reveal more about it. Yeah, I don't know what about the Quantum Moon to discover. Also, is that... This is an Addle Rock, right? Yeah. I'm like, do not let that be the freaking, Quantum Moon. Testing and teasing me. Okay. Grove Shard. I don't know what to do with you. Except knowing that you exist. That is about all that I can do. Back to the current we go. We still have not made a full cycle. I thought we did. Whee! Oh wait, then we did? I don't know. I'm confused. Where's this? Whoa. There it is. Ow. Can someone get me in my freaking ship? Another solid time loop. We witnessed the current underneaths of Timber Earth and discovered when the Nomai discovered us, which is pretty cool. I think that solves things for taking a look at this planet. Maybe we missed a thing or two. It's possible, but at this point, I feel comfortable going to Giant's Deep. There's no way we don't look at this final part of Giant's Deep on this run, and we're running out of time, so it is time to go. Giant's Deep. Show yourself. Did we make it? Did we finally effing make it on the Quantum Moon? Oh my god, I'm on the Quantum Moon finally. Oh my god. No freaking way, bro. Ember Twin, Timber Hearth, Priddle Hollow, Giant's Deep, Dark Bramble, the Eye. How do I move this thing? Move it to the eye, move it to the eye. Recall the role of the sixth location. You've recalled the role of quantum imaging. Recall the role of quantum entanglement. Oh God. What have I gotten into? This looks like a log of what we have learned of the quantum world. We did go in the giant steep tower and learn about quantum imaging. I don't know where that is, but this speaks about quantum entanglement. This looks like the Hanging City, or... No, that's on Brittle Hollow. That's the tower thing. I forget what it's called, but I couldn't get to the top of it. So we need to learn. We need to learn these quantum things in order to unlock this. I think that's what this is saying. It's real spooky here. Oh my God! Is this... What the hell? Is this Feldspar? Is this somebody? Is this one of our people? Dead on the quantum moon? Wow. This is as spooky as it gets, guys. But yeah, it couldn't be made more clear. We have to unlock these 3 quantum knowledge points. I don't really know what to call them. It says we have done the quantum imaging. We have not done quantum entanglement. We have not done 6th location. I know where this is on Brittle Hollow. I don't know where that is. What is that blue thing? And what is this, like, cave entrance? Maybe it's on one of the Ember Twins? I haven't discovered everything over there. But that's Giant Deep. That's Brittle Hollow. So this has to be, like, the Ember Twins. Maybe. I don't know, but wow, what a discovery, guys. We finally got on the quantum moon. We finally got on the quantum moon. Oh my God, dude. Been trying to do this since the beginning of the game, and who is this? Who the hell is dead on the quantum moon? Oh, was that the dude that set this ship off from the Brittle Hollow gravity cannon? Maybe, bro. Oh, I need to repair it? Whoops. So now it's gonna be transported into some different location now, huh? No, it put us right back at Timber Earth where we were. But yeah, the quantum moon is gone. Okay, Giant Steep, where are you? There you are. Well, I have finally, after 5 episodes, discovered an actual route of progression in this game. It is to discover those other quantum things and then get back to the quantum moon to unlock, potentially, the location or direction of the quantum of the eye. That's what I would imagine. Oh, this might be my chance. Okay, I'm really hoping I can use this tornado to get to this top level of this area, because I don't know how else to do it. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Go. Go. No, it's not working. Up. Up. What are you doing? No. No. That. No. No. Get over there, please. Go. Yes. Yes! No! Oh, God damn it, I was right there. Go. A better landing of the ship this time. Twister might impact it pretty badly, but we'll see. I hear a twister pretty close, which for us is really good news, because we just got here. Okay, here we go. Twister's here. Going up. Just need to get inside this portal and we'll be good. Okay. Just like that. We are nice and safe. We can land and we can finally read this message, which I was not able to do last time. I can only hope that it gives us the secrets of what lies at the center of Giant's Deep, because I don't know. So our ship is looking a little busted. Fox says, I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence. I imagine they're two different actions. Would both actions be effectively the same? I don't think so. Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? Okay, all that to discuss the, I guess, philosophy around this time portal of us being stuck in this loop and receiving these memories. Is the finale still the same? Okay. Well, we got what we were looking for. Not in the sense that I finally got an answer to the center of Giant's Deep. It's just some jellyfish. But I have read everything that I wanted to. Well, for my final journey of this episode, I really would have liked to check out the Ember Twins. We did briefly look at that Ember Twin, the first one, in episode number 2. But we got a lot more to discover in there, as well as finally the Ash Twin. So much about this journey has been learning about the Ash Twin project and what lies at the Ash Twin. There's apparently no my memories. There's apparently a lot of stuff happening there, but we're gonna have to find out next episode. I think this definitely constitutes a full episode. We learned a lot, we're making a ton of progress, and I feel like I got a road ahead to really nail the rest of this game, so I'm excited to do it. Thanks for coming along on this journey. I'll see you for episode 6 on the Twin Planets. See you there.